going on, guys? Welcome back. Will Blandon. I started the video, but I messed up. And I don't edit a lot of my videos, so I just start over. This is why I don't understand how people won't start a YouTube channel. It's just this easy. You put your camera on and you start talking. What I want to talk about today is my journey as an entrepreneur. And I was saying that when I started this journey, I was in retail. I was in my last retail job, Bed Bath & Beyond. And let me tell you, it is nothing against the people, because there were people there I really liked. You know, even though I never speak to them, I can still consider them friends to this day if I run into them. But I really hated my job. I really hated my job. And they could see it. I'm pretty sure they saw it. I don't think I really put any effort into my job until literally the last year. My last year, I probably worked the hardest and the fastest I ever have in that whole career, you know, working for that company. I think when I started, I started at $10 an hour. A whole 10 years later, 10 years later, I was at 16. Really, really low paying. Meanwhile, my younger brother, who was at Trader Joe's for a year less than me, I think he was at Trader Joe's for like 9 years, was up to about $24 an hour. And even Trader Joe's no longer pays that well. They only pay the people that were grandfathered in that well. So all the new employees are getting shitty $15 an hour offers, just like everybody else in this economy. Why am I telling you this? Because if you don't further your education and you don't start a business, what are you going to do? Because unless you make more money, 2024 is going to feel really, really hard. I mean, it is going to be unbearable if you are not making more money than the average person. Now, it doesn't even take a lot to make more money than the average person. Literally, you can start a business that makes a measly $5,000 a month, and you put that extra $5,000 a month with the job you already have, and you don't quit your job right away, you already accomplished something most people will never accomplish. Just $5,000 a month. I had a client call me actually and said, well, what are the banks looking for? How much money do you need to make a month in your business for them to consider you successful enough for them to lend you $20, $30, sometimes up to $50,000. I said only $5,000 a month. She was like, that's it? People will say that's it, and then they won't make that. So yes, that's it. But a lot of people will make under that. But honestly, I'm starting to see a lot of banks, even if you only make 4, they will offer you some money. They might not offer you 50, but they might only offer you $20,000 for your business. And then if you take that $20,000 and put it in the correct advertising, which is very, very tricky. This is why I like free traffic. If you put it in the correct paid traffic, you could double or triple your money. So now instead of just $5,000 a month, now you have $15,000 a month, which now you're above the average person, even though it's only a 6-figure business, but you're making more than the average person. The average person, what? Here in Connecticut, market makes less than what, 50K a year. You've already done well above that at that point, simply by starting a business. I hated my job, guys. I hated that job at Bed Bath & Beyond with such a passion. They could see it. You know, some of the employees made jokes, called me slow. I got the old joke a lot because a lot of them were in their 20s and I was in my 40s. Ironically, I even got the old jokes from people that were already in their 30s. And I'm like, what are you making fun of? You're not that far behind me. Meanwhile, fast forward to today, and those same people are making fun of me for being in retail in my late 40s are gonna be in retail in their late 40s, probably even in their 50s. So that goes to show you their mentality. But I never liked my job, and I gotta stress this: the one mistake I did, and I admit this was a mistake. I totally admit it. I quit without being ready. I quit prematurely, and I shouldn't have done that. I really should have done that, because had I just waited, kept my job while I was building a business, I wouldn't have been as stressed out. I literally just jumped right out because I was so aggravated. I jumped right out. That particular business did not work. That particular business failed. But as you see, I never gave up. You can't give up. You got to keep going and going and going. If you don't have that drive, just get off my channel now. Just click off my channel now. Because there's no hope for you to make it if you don't have that kind of drive. I literally was posting on YouTube probably 5 years, and I'm just starting getting traction this year. 5 years. That's the kind of drive you gotta have. And if you don't have it, I don't see any need of you being on my channel, because you're not going to be interested in nothing I have to say. So 5 years of dedication, posting, and it wasn't until I learned about AI technology that things got better. But I was already posting without AI technology because of dedication. And that kept the channel alive. Granted, I took off a year here and there. In those 5 years, I'm not gonna lie, there's been years I just stopped posting. And I'll post maybe like once a month, but I continued on posting once in a while at least. I think I was down to like once a week. Even in bad times, I just kept posting once a week. I even built out more channels. But back to my job, I should have kept it while I was working on that business, and maybe it wouldn't have failed. But the mistake I made was trying to do business in the real world and online at the same time. That was my mistake. Now I just focus on online. The only actual physical business I may do, I may go back and do transportation, because Uber and Lyft kind of gave me that drive to continue transportation, but I just don't want to do it under Uber and Lyft. So I may do transportation, maybe get into medical transportation. And here's the thing: once you become a business owner, you can become the boss. You could start an Uber fleet, and you don't have to drive. You can hire somebody to drive. You don't have to be the only driver in that business. But I did go back to work 2 more times after I left Bed Bath & Beyond, my last retail job, because I thought things would be different, and Uber and Lyft were just killing me. I'll be honest with you guys. Uber and Lyft drove me to try to go get a regular job. You know, every time you tell people about how bad Uber and Lyft is, they say, get a job, get a job. What did I do? I listened to you guys. I went out and got a job. But here's the problem with that. When you have no skills, I'm a middle-aged man with no college education. And my only experience was wireless communications, meaning I can only go back really to sell cell phones. That right there is what killed it. If you have no skills, meaning no further education, your options are limited for jobs. So I went to a community center, nonprofit community center, got a job through them, realized you're not paid what you're worth in there, in that. $14 an hour, you're dealing with mentally challenged people. Some of them steal. Some of them can't be around kids. And they want you to manage, I'm sure you see them, you go into like malls all over the country, and you see them, they got like, you see the one employee, and they'll have like 4 of them, they're grown adults, some young, some old, and you gotta manage 4 people. Some of them will shit themselves. If you got a male and female, you gotta worry about the female wanting to go to the bathroom by herself, and you got to deal with the males while she's in the bathroom. It was really hard for $14 an hour. Then you had to memorize stuff because you had to take them out and work. I'm not saying it wasn't a good job. It just should have been paying more. In my opinion, they should have been paying a minimum $20, $21 an hour for something like that. In my opinion. You know, and sometimes you had to use your own car because theirs weren't working. It was just too much. You had to like calculate how much money you need and get it out of, you know, petty cash. And it was just too much. And then when one attacked me, he didn't hit me. He didn't manage to hit me because they took him down. But even then, I was thinking it wasn't the fact that he went to attack me. It's the fact that I'm dealing with this bullshit for $14 an hour. So from that, there was one particular client that I used to pick up that I particularly grew fond of. That I followed kind of him over to his group home. And it just so happens the group home was hiring me, and I knew the manager of that particular site. She wasn't the overall manager of the business, but she was a manager of that particular site. And I talked to her. She got me in. And guys, when I tell you again, these people are doing, when I say people, the employees, the same mentally challenged people you got to deal with as a community center. Except now, a lot of times you're dealing with their medical conditions, so you got to memorize all their medications and all this. There's a lot of tests, a lot of paperwork. Because you are really responsible for these people. So it's a lot of paperwork. Again, I didn't have an issue with none of it other than the pay was too little for all the stuff required for you to do. I think it was like $14 an hour. This during the pandemic. I left that detail out. During the pandemic, right in the beginning of the pandemic is when I left. So I'm dealing with with this during the pandemic. And I think I might have started right around the end of 2019. And I stayed into 2020. And I mean, sometimes these people go to the bathroom on themselves in the store. I had one guy, older gentleman. He was a nice guy, but you know, he went to the bathroom on himself. I wasn't watching because I'm trying to manage the other person who was legally blind. So I had to keep an eye on him. And he didn't want to go in the bathroom at the same time as the other guy, so it was a big problem. The guy came out, thought everything was good. He had shit smeared all along his back pants. Sorry to swear, but I didn't notice it. He got in the car like that, smeared some on the seat. I didn't notice it until we got all the way back to the house, and the manager got on me. He was like, look at the back of his pants. I'm like, this is too much for $14 an hour. It was $15 only because they gave us an extra $1 during the pandemic. And then they had the audacity to take the $1 back. COVID slowed down, I think towards the end of 2020, and they took the $1 back. So you ended up going back to $14 an hour for all this. Now, truthfully, if they were paying $20, $21 an hour, I'd probably still be there. I don't know if I would have went back to driving Uber. Meanwhile, during all this, I'm learning how to get grants and loans. So I was getting help from the government before this. That's how I was able to have enough money to get a car. I had a Subaru that I owned. But because I bought that wrong, that ended up crapping out on me, but I owned it. I had the title. So I think I spent like $6,000 on that. It was a old Subaru Forester. I think I spent $6,000 on that. I got $3,000 back. And then I was, you know, back in the same situation with Uber and Lyft. It like keeps pulling you back in because it's almost like Uber and Lyft knows we're going to get all the people that can't go get regular jobs. Because I'm aged out. A lot of you are going to have this problem where you're aged out of regular work because you don't have a resume saying you worked anywhere recently because you work for yourself. I worked for myself for the past 3 years. So if I go take a job now, man, what have you been doing for 3 years? I've been working for myself. They don't want to hear that. The jobs don't want to hear that. This is why when you tell people go get a regular job, it's not always an option. It's not always an option to go get a regular job. I was forced to be an entrepreneur because I realized that I can't go back to a regular job. I have no college education, no desire into going back to school at all. None. You know? And then fast forward to today, and AI technology opened up my eyes to the point where I realized I will never need a job again. I will never need a job again. Because AI technology has made it so that I can literally start creating my own media company. A video at a time. And this intellectual property I can sell over and over and over and over again. Long after I'm dead, my own intellectual property can make me money. And with the introduction of AI, guys, you got no excuse. You have no excuse whatsoever, because a lot of you are like, oh, what am I going to do a video about? I don't want to show my face. You have AI that literally will tell you what to do the videos about. You pick a niche and you can literally ask ChatGPT, give me a good technology niche for a YouTube channel. It will give you 10 ideas. You can ask for 10 ideas, 20 ideas, 50 ideas. You can ask it to name the channel. There's some better ones than even ChatGPT out there as far as making it easy for you to do this. And they're all using ChatGPT for it, but they're not giving you those generic prompts where the same ones over and over and over. There's no excuse, guys, with AI technology. Literally, I came up with the partner coaching program because I knew that I needed to come up with a new product where not only will you guys buy, but you'll help me sell because I'm paying you to do it. Went to ChatGPT, came up with the partner coaching program, which is basically a program where I help to set up your business. I'll show you how to promote your business, help you do your website, help you do your logo, help you create content because I'm using AI technology. So this takes education out the game. They did a recent study where ChatGPT scored better on college tests than the average college student. Now we're talking about the learning model. We're talking about ChatGPT 4, not the free one, not the 3.5. So you're gonna have to spend some money. But literally, you don't have to further your education because the AI is the education you need because you're going to the AI to get advice on how to start and run your business. Some of you might be, well, why are you charging for this? I don't need you. I can go to ChatGPT. There's some things that ChatGPT isn't going to tell you, like strategy. It'll give you a strategy, but it won't be the strategy I'm going to give you. ChatGPT is not going to pay you for me to do all the work. Literally, you're going to sign up for this program, refer it to other people. I'm going to do the work, and you're going to get a $97 commission. Literally, I'm doing all the work. You just sent them to me. And that's going to be what helps fund your business, along with a lot of affiliate offers and anything else you want to introduce into your business. Your business is going to have a marketing business that has a lot of referral offers. You're going to have a channel, you're going to have a website, you're going to have a good logo, and I'm going to help you with ways to create content yourself to the point where you're going to learn this working on your own business. And if you're not lazy, you'll learn how to market this the same way I do, and you'll just get more prospects, but you don't have to do the work. If you want to do the work and don't be lazy, you'll make more money because then you can cut out the middleman. But most of you aren't set up that way. Most of you are not designed that way. You're not going to put in the effort I put in to do all these videos, to get traffic. You're not going to do it. So you're better off letting me help you create your business. It's a one-time upfront setup fee for $497. And only if you want it, you'll have ongoing coaching at $97 a month. And that includes 4 phone calls a month where you can literally call me up for an hour. Will, I need a new strategy because you might not be crafty enough to know what prompts to put in ChatGPT. That's another reason why you want to get in this program. Now you have another way to help fund your business. You're going to about you guys, but the AI software I got too, you're going to start seeing the videos. I literally can take all my long form videos like this one, put it in. I'm not going to tell you now because you can't be lazy. You got to go to the links below and literally use this AI to cut your videos up into shorts. It'll give you titles. It'll give you nice graphics. You can edit the graphics. Literally, this is a way for, I think I'm only paying like $19 a month, guys. It's not going to kill you. $19 a month. It'll let you try for free. It will let you try for free. Just to get an idea of what it does, I encourage you to sign up. You can try it for free. You don't have to upgrade. But if you upgrade, I believe you're going to get like up to 3 hours a month worth of footage that it'll cut up into a bunch of shorts that you can just edit and put it on your videos. You're going to start seeing them. I'm going to have some of them on Chania Business. I'm probably definitely going to have some on the Blaine Drake channel, the Real Wealth TV channel, and I probably at some point are going to start putting some on the Nice Guy Driver channel. This one AI tool, it's not even all of them. I have another one, links below, that literally you could take a script from ChatGPT-4. ChatGPT-4 will create the script. You take that script, you put it on this platform, and it'll come up with all the images you need for a full video. For like up to like a few minutes, like probably 10-minute video. I think you could, once you upgrade, you could span that out for a longer time, and you can take the watermark off. But it'll let you try it for free. Again, these are AI tools you can try it for free. No excuse, guys. What's your excuse now? What are you waiting for? Some of the people that I told to start out a YouTube channel years ago still haven't started a channel. You're probably one of those if you're watching me right now. If you're watching me now and you've been watching me for some time and you still haven't started a YouTube channel, I don't even know what your excuse is now. The AI does all the work, guys. There's another one I'm about to sign up for that literally will come up with the script and the YouTube and the video footage all on the same platform. So you don't have to go from ChatGPT-4 and move it. It'll literally do it all, give you the images, come up with the idea. You can literally be like, give me a good AI video on one of the services that you're trying out. Try out the service, do a video on it, apply for the affiliate offer. You see where I'm going with this, guys? As you're building your business and you're signing up for these tools, these are the same tools you're going to market back to your customers. And then by marketing my platform to the bigger, you're definitely going to want to market me and the partner coaching program to people you know have money, because there's one thing you want to have. You want to have at least $1,000 to invest in your business, in addition to the cost you got to pay me, because you're going to want to purchase some of these tools. And let's be honest, $1,000 investment is not a lot in your business. The only other thing that I'm probably not talking about that you might have to invest in is just have some money to put in your account. A couple $100. But if you're really trying to get this thing going, go put $2,000 in. Chase was like begging me to open a business account, because if I put like $2,000 in, they would give me a few $100. I think $300 or whatever it is. There's literally companies that just for opening their account, you could do like 5 of them. Go open an account at like 5 different places and make $1,000 just opening accounts for your business. Extra $1,000 just for opening an account, putting money in and letting that money sit. That's it. And you do like 5 of them and make a couple $100 to $1,000. You know? And then I'm not even talking about corporate and business credit yet. But that's part of the program. This is why you want to get in. I'm going to tell you exactly what offers to take to start getting your business credit right out the gate. And if you have a 680 credit score or better, you literally, when you open that account at the bank, you might get offered a credit line that you only pay back when you use it. And once you pay it back, you can keep using it for your business. You can use for advertising or to buy a car to start your Uber fleet. Hit. Literally, the day you open your account, they might offer you that. They might offer you a credit card. And if they let you use one inquiry to apply for both, I would do it. Hands down with no question. If you can go to any one bank or credit union and they only use one inquiry and they give you several different products, I would take them. You can turn around and do this at 3 different banks in the same day and get maybe $150,000 for your business from out the gate with only a 680 credit score. Now you could go out and get 3 vehicles right out the gate. You pay for the vehicles. You put them right under your LLC. You got enough to start your commercial insurance. And now you have a way to generate the money to pay back the credit. This is the power of this program. And I'm only doing it for only $497. This is a program that easily I could charge $1,000. I could charge $3,000, maybe even $5,000. But I'm only doing it for a small $497 is because I want some proof of concept. Because what I'm going to do is once I start getting enough people in this program, I have the proof of concept I need to raise the price. This is what I'm doing. This is how you build an online business. You use other people to help build your business. We can't do this alone. You're never going to get rich alone. I'm going to say that again. You will never get as rich as you believe that rich is in your mind by yourself. Yeah, you can easily start a 6-figure business by yourself. You can. But to get real generational wealth, you need a team. And what better way to start a team than a free team? You're not paying anybody like an employee. The benefit they're getting is in the program because they have a business. And then you weave out all the bad apples because you're qualifying your customers. Because I'm saying you need an extra $1,000. For the people that don't have that extra $1,000, you're not qualified for this program. That's how you weave out the bad apples. Because you will get people that just want to pay the $497 and that's it. And they don't want to do nothing else. They don't want to learn nothing. They don't want to watch no videos. Weave out the bad apples, because the people that actually say, yes, well, I have an extra $5,000 to invest in my business. And you're not paying that to me. You're just giving me $497 and plus the $97 a month if you choose to. You're investing that money into your business. If you want to get these affiliate offers, you're going to pay for your tools. You know, you got to pay for your state and federal setup. You might have to pay for your lawyer. You know, if you don't want a lawyer, you still got to pay the filing company to set things up. So there's some costs involved, but it's minimum cost. And truth be told, I really want you to have the $1,000 so I can qualify you. Because a lot of people will waste your time. They will get on the phone, say I'm ready to start a business, and just want to pay the $497 and do no work at all. The people that say, yes, I have extra money to invest in my business, are going to do the work. So I'm going to get a lot of proof of concept from people that are going to do the work. And I'm not going to lie, I learned this from watching Glendon Cameron's failures. That's why watching other content creators, you will learn. Because I watched Glendon Cameron putting people in all these high ticket offers. And even he was learning, you know what? These people aren't qualified. He was saying that in one of his videos. He's like, these people aren't qualified for this program because they don't have the money. Now, my program is a lot less expensive, and you might consider me not as experienced as him. You know, because I'm a little younger, but guaranteed in the next couple of years, I am that driven that I will be on his level and having offers, maybe not as high, but I will be having some high ticket offers that really work because I'm qualifying my customers. I don't want people that can't afford the program. For those of you who can't afford the partner coaching program, I have an affordable program, the Corporate Hustler. You can get in the Corporate Hustler for $9.97. Do that. Start there. And from those videos, you may learn the skills to start your business on your own. The videos just in that alone will help you set up your business properly on your own. And then you just go invest in your filing company or your lawyer on your own. Or you may want to circle back to me and be like, well, I want to offer your product as well. You could do that. Start small. You have no money. You come to me and be like, well, I have absolutely nothing. Okay, guess what? Keys McClendon Business School. $0. Zero. You can get in there for free. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to learn what you need to start your own business, but it's going to give you the mindset, the mentality to want to go further. And it's free. No excuses. No more excuses. Start your business today. Subscribe, like, comment, check the links below, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.